Well, hello everybody. Hello. We're here, and we are having a very, very good time. 1 second, let me pull up. Wonder why chat's not showing up. Don't know. Also, gotta put that up there. Chat should hopefully show up shortly, but hello. Good morning, afternoon, evening for all of you wonderful truthsless and horror hounds out there. I'm your host, Madam Hellfire. Did you miss me? Probably not. I was streaming 2 days ago. I mean, did you miss Dark Harvest? Did you? I didn't. I didn't miss it. Nope. Not at all. Anyways, so things are hectic over here. Obviously I've been doing a lot of gaming streams, trying to get Alien Isolation completed. That's not done yet. I got WWE 2K23. I've downloaded it. I gotta go through a showcase and put the character together before Tuesday. And then we'll be playing the My Universe or My Rise with Lord of Fuckboy, created as a character. There it is. There's the chat showing up. I don't know why it's taking forever to do it, but OBS is a little bit weird, a little bit slow. But we're here. We're ready to get it going, and we're ready to have a good time. If you're not aware, we are getting back to part 3 or 4 of Dark Harvest. Is it? What part is it supposed to be? I don't remember. Hold on. Oh, dang. Should be part 3. I think. Sometimes when I go and put these together, I myth up on stuff. Yeah, it should be part 3. Okay. Let me edit that really quick. Should be part 3. We've blazed through quite a bit of this. We have 47 videos remaining to get through and things to talk about. But y'all are here. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna try to have a good time. We're gonna finish at least. Let's try and get through as many of these as we possibly can. There's still some stuff to read. There's still, like I said, 47 videos to watch. I'm also working on the Courage the Cowardly Dog reactions. I'm a little bit behind because I've been just so busy with adding all the gaming streams. Once those are done, I also want to remind everybody that movie night for channel members and Patreons is on the 1st of April. I think I set it at 2 p.m. PST. Yes, I did. 2 p.m. PST, 4 p.m. CST, 5 p.m. EST. So if you'd like to come watch a movie with myself and some of the other members, you are free to do so. Just become a member or become a Patreon. All those links and stuff are in the description. I'm going to be having it in my Discord in the Patreon members only chat. So once you are a member or a Patreon, I'll give you a role and you'll be able to see that. That's going to be fun. I've picked out a cartoon of movie that I really like, or an animated movie that I really like, and that'll be a good time, I think. So that's going to be great. What else? I finished the asset grab for the next movie review, which is the 13 Ghosts 1960 movie review. So that will be done by the end of the month, if not next weekend. So keep an eye out for that. Patreon's channel members get that a day in advance. All the fun stuff. Now, without further ado, let's get into the cringe. We're going to start with a Project Egypt journal. And this is actually going to be kind of interesting, I think. Because this is where I noticed that stuff got kind of, I guess, more narratively interesting. This one is July 31st, 2011, and it's called The Rainwood Incident. This is the Project Egypt thing that I do in between everything. I have everything in chronological order, so if I jump back and forth between the videos and this, it's because I have it in chronological order. Um, it says, this past month, I've been busy with work and my social life, but I did manage to squeeze some time in to research some things for Chris and Alex. The first thing I found information on was Rainwood Day Camp and Learning Center, located right across the street from their late friend Greg's home. Founded in the late 1950s by Mr. Lawrence Rainwood, the day camp was a complex where children would stay during the summer months. It had large dining halls, a full kitchen, craft rooms, as well as a large swimming pool. The camp was in operation from the mid-50s until the summer of 58, when something called the Rainwood Incident occurred. According to police reports dating back to June of 1958 all the way to May of 1960, every single child staying at the day camp disappeared on the evening of June 19th, 1958. Woo! This coincided with the first double homicide committed by a serial killer, who was dubbed by the police as the Tall Man. Yay! Magical STDs, a serial killer. Yay! Ugh. The murders occurred just 2 miles from the camp. Many speculated that the disappearances were the work of the Tall Man, though there was no evidence to back this claim. All adults who worked at the camp were institutionalized shortly after the incident, labeled clinically insane by physicians after claiming that a monster came and took the children away. Magical STD. Excuse me. The largest missing person case in the history of the state of New Jersey during the 50s, the Rainwood case became a nationwide story. For nearly 3 years, the police searched for the 72 missing children to no avail. 72. That's a massive body count for Slender Man. Shortly after the case surfaced in the media, however, it was forgotten. Newspapers no longer talked about it, merely days after the story arose, and it did not become a media firestorm like so many expected it would become. Despite this, even after the 3-year search for the children ended, family members of the missing children continued their search. The children, to this day, have not been found. Woof. Strangely, just weeks after the Rainwood incident first occurred, there was a fire at the day camp. The building suffered a lot of structural damage, and all documents in the building, including personal information about the children, were lost. The building was secluded to be torn down the next year, but instead was bought by an anonymous landlord who refurbished it. It was then in use again from 1965 to 1999, when it was closed again for unknown reasons. The building has been abandoned ever since. The history of the day camp prior to the Rainwood incident is very foggy due to the severe lack of documentation, all lost in the fire. But one photo, that is. Here's the photo. Notice anything? Notice anything in the left corner? Right here? Right here? That's Slendy Boy. Slendy's here. Hey there. Boop. Boop. Slendy. The mysterious photo resurfaced a few years later, supposedly by a family member of one of the missing children who found it in the debris of the fire. No one knows who took the photo or why. Another thing to note about the photo, both striking and startling, is the figure. No one knows who the figure is or why the photographer did not notice the figure while taking the picture. Some speculate it is a forgery, made by a family member of the missing child to perpetuate the legend of the Tall Man and to pin the disappearances on him in order to reinvigorate the search of the Rainwood children. The person who resurfaced the photo was given this response by the police. The sad truth of the matter is that after 3 years, the Rainwood children will most likely never be found. We give our sincerest condolences and heartfelt sympathy to the families of the lost children. As far as the serial killer, the Tall Man, that issue is being handled by the federal government. We have our best boys working on that case. He will one day be brought to justice. Chief of Police Ronald White. It's unfortunate, but that's usually what happens with these kinds of cases. If somebody goes missing and they're not found within 72 hours of them going missing, usually you won't find them. The likelihood of finding them, or even solving a case to begin with, is gone. Between 48 and 72 hours is literally the most crucial time in any missing persons or murder case. More so, missing persons cases. But for all cases in general that are criminal in nature, the first 48 to 72 hours are the most crucial period of time for that case. With that said, we're going to get into our first video. This is log entry number 21, 11/18/2011 at 7:02 p.m. In the description, it says, everything went better than expected. Supposed to be another interview with that one girl. Let's see what happens now.
I don't think it's like worth the risk of getting arrested though, Chris.
Dude, you're really overthinking this. Besides, I'm handling the whole thing.
But we could get arrested.
No.
Yes, we can.
It's a possibility, but if everything goes according to plan, it's gonna be fine. Look, I already talked with my dad. He's a locksmith. He told me that the lock in the video, it should run on a skeleton key. It should work
skeleton
on it.
key.
Yeah, meaning you can buy...
Okay, so they're already planning to get into this house and pick the lock for that box that has the symbols on it. The Dark Harvest symbol on it. Yeah, that's not smart, guys. It's kind of fucking stupid. That's kind of fucking stupid.
That's
Just
from
saying.
fucking Home Depot. And they're all the same. Yes. See this key right here?
Yeah.
It should work. That's what he told me. That's what he told me, yeah.
Because if you don't open that, we're at a dead end again.
I know, but it's either we try and we find out what's in the box, or we don't. I mean, you called Jesse, right?
Yeah, he said he would be able to do it. I just need to text him when we're ready. So I'll just do that when we're talking to her.
Okay, so it should be fine. I mean, it's not like she's going to be suspicious of us.
Of course.
Because we already explained that it's just for a project.
Okay, so what I'm understanding is what they're planning to do is they're going to distract the girl. And while girl's distracted, their friend Jesse's going to go in there and try to get into that box to find out what's in it. Is that, am I hearing this correctly? Am I understanding this right? I guess we'll have to find out.
I just really hope this plan works. So we both have cameras.
Exactly. You know the game plan, right?
Yes, I know exactly what we're going to do. So you ready?
I guess as ready as I'll be.
Let's go.
Ready, break. Lol. I wonder if she's just gonna be just as jittery and fidgety and suspicious as last time.
You see her?
Yep.
All right, awesome.
Hey, how are you?
Nice to see you again.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Don't mind the cameras. It might be a little weird. Yeah.
I guess I can hold.
Yeah.
Shake your hand.
You can't wait for her to say come in
Where do you want
or
us to do
anything?
this film? This stuff?
We can do it in the living room.
Okay.
So it's
Okay.
a little more cozy.
Oh, awesome. All right, I'll just sit.
It's a nice house,
Dude,
that's for
Pokemon.
sure. Pokemon.
Okay.
My theme.
Totally fine.
Pokemon.
It's kind of been a long day.
I like Pokemon.
All right, so... Wait, fuck. Actually, I need to use the bathroom. Where's your bathroom, exactly?
Oh, upstairs is the first one on the right.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Okay, I'm just gonna ask you 3 questions.
Ready, break. Why don't... Wait. This house doesn't have a bathroom downstairs? Every, 2-story house that I've been in has had a bathroom downstairs. Is this a plot hole? Is this plot contrivance? Because, kind of feels iffy. Kind of feels iffy. I'm gonna go find it. They can hear you moving, dude. And of course, she's playing Zelda too. Box. Not smart, bro. This is very not smart. But of course she's playing Zelda too. Bust. Fucking bust. And you let the... Weird. Okay. Sucks to suck. Didn't find it. Sucks to suck. Something going on outside?
What's going on?
I heard something at the door.
Okay.
Sorry.
Jitterbug. She's jittery.
Did you start the interview already? Or?
Yeah, I already did. I just did a little bit of it.
Sorry to see that?
All right, so you
Okay, it's texted the friend just
okay.
ready.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
I don't know what
So
to say.
we were talking about the chest before?
Yes, that is what the project is. So, any more information about basically where you got the chest from? Anything like that?
Yeah, she's still fidgety.
Well, I got it from my grandfather passed it on to my mom and my dad, and then in a sense I got inherited.
Is it like in your possession right now?
Right now, yeah. I keep it. I don't really know why. I just.
Yep.
What's that?
Someone's at the door.
Oh, I'll just stay here.
Good plan.
Okay.
He's gonna try and go find it. No?
Hi. Hi. My name's Jesse. I was wondering if you could help me with my car. It broke down like right there.
Oh, I actually know a little bit about cars. I could help him out. Want to help? Give me a hand?
Oh yeah, sure. Thank you. No problem. It's so cold out here.
This is so fucking awkward,
It's all good.
guys.
They probably should.
It's awkward. It feels contrived. It's very stupid. This would not work in the real world, I am 100% sure of. This kind of plan would not work at all.
Didn't take that long.
And while they're out, he's gonna go and try and find the box. You better go. You better run, motherfucker. Better go hurry. Fast, fast, fast. Gotta go fast.
Yeah, I don't know. It just kind of went out about 500 yards back. Just kind of stalled out.
Oh.
Cruised and parked here.
Okay, cool.
You're one of the only lights on in the street, so.
Yeah, other than that one. Do you have a flashlight?
You better hurry. You better run, motherfucker. Better find it.
One thing I learned from past experience is that
This is so
cars
fucking
work on
weird.
magic, and magic doesn't work in open spaces.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
So we just need to find the
What?
right lever.
What is it? What? Cars run on magic, and magic doesn't work in open spaces. And they just go, okay. Like, they believe that? What? What?
Just point it over here.
I think just be careful because the battery's still.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just.
Found it. You better go faster. I mean, it's a cool looking chest. I gotta give him that. That chest is fucking cool looking.
Come on, fucking work.
Okay, maybe I don't know. I'm gonna go check up on Chris's
Oh,
outfit.
I think he's okay.
Fucking work.
No, I think he's okay. No, that totally.
He's been in there for a while. I'm gonna...
Yeah, but
No, it's okay. I'll do my stuff out.
no, no, don't worry about it. Really, no, Heather, it's fine.
You're gonna get busted. Busted. Sucks to suck. Very fast. Very fast. And no?
No.
Come on, you back it back?
Oh, he made it back. Didn't get
help him
busted.
out. Yeah. Some guy's car broke down, and we're just helping him out.
Out there? Oh, sorry, I took your seat.
It's okay, don't worry.
I guess I'll wait there.
Is he okay?
Yeah, the guys outside already. They're pretty quick.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So we're all good.
Take a seat.
Alright.
Okay. Cool.
That was. Wow.
So thank you so much for answering all the questions again.
Yeah, no problem.
But
Yeah, sorry.
this should give us an A. I really hope because.
Alright,
we're
well,
doing
let me
really
know. 'Cause I
Oh yeah, we'll
might
keep in
find out.
touch. We'll keep in touch.
Alright.
We'll keep in touch.
No,
Okay,
you're
so
not.
It was nice meeting you again.
So
Not gonna
Yeah,
keep in touch.
definitely.
You guys are
To
gone.
the project.
Bye.
Thank you. I hope I was. Alright,
Fuck
you,
off.
You go right onto Crater, left onto Walter, and you should be on 35.
Okay,
Alright.
sounds great.
Alright,
Oh, thanks so much. All right, thanks again.
Bye, Heather.
Have a nice night.
Yeah, thanks, Heather. We just sold from you. I would wait
Dude, stupid.
until you get to the car before you talk about shit. Key number 1. If you're gonna steal things and try to be secretive about it, don't talk about it while you're right there. Get in the car first, then talk about it. Stupid.
Wait. Let me show 'em.
What'd you find?
Dude,
Hey, check this out.
don't do this here. Don't do this here.
Fucking way.
Look at that shit. They're papers,
Don't do this
obviously.
here.
Department of
Oh
Defense
my
main
god, you
office.
guys are stupid.
Where are we meeting, Jesse?
Train station.
You guys are stupid.
Dude,
There he is.
Anyway, like the stream, guys. Like and share. Do all the thingies. The YouTube thingies. Yeah.
I guess I'll do some more.
Yeah.
This stuff is so dumb, though.
Dude, awesome job, by the way. What? Look what we got.
Fuck we got. I have no idea what it is, but
What's it say?
well, they look like military documents from 1956.
Have you read them yet?
No, we just got them.
When are you gonna know what to say?
How do you know they're
I don't know. I'm
military
gonna do some
documents?
research on them. See, I'm actually thinking I'll contact that Daniel guy about
How do you know if they're military documents? Riddle me this, Batman. Jesus Christ.
see if he can find any information.
The guy on Project Egypt?
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, so.
Okay, but thank you so much for...
Yeah,
Let me know
awesome
when you
job.
know what they say. I'm interested.
Oh yeah, definitely
Very
will.
interesting,
Definitely will.
Okay.
I'll just keep him in my house for the time being. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Shaking my head, guys. I'm shaking my head
Okay, well, talk to you
intensely.
later then.
Alright, man.
I guess.
See you guys later.
Okay, see ya.
Okay, bye. Alright, next video.
Hey guys.
Update
it's Mike.
5.
Kind of wanted to go over those papers.
It says just an update on the papers we found. Sorry, guys, I can't release them. Okay, cool,
that
whatever.
I found in that chest at Heather's
I
house.
roll.
All right. Well, I talked to Daniel about it, and apparently he advised me not to actually release the papers, like either scans of them or anything like that, to the internet, due to the fact that they've never been declassified. And if I were to do that, I would mean some serious shit. So, I'm
Okay.
not actually going to release scans.
I'm just gonna. I guess
But
I'm
this
just
is
gonna
what they
believe
look
you.
like. Basically like that signature at the bottom. They're letters. It's correspondence between 4 people. One of
You're not supposed to release these because they're not declassified. But you're gonna hold them up to the camera, and I can do this.
they're letters. It's correspondence between.
I can do
basically
this.
Signature at the bottom.
And I can attempt to
Basically
read
like
that shit.
Signature at the bottom. They're letters. It's correspondence between 4 people.
Dumb.
One of them being Mark McComber. The other people, I can't release any names or anything like that. But the other being the
You just released a name. Twat waffle. You just released a name that's on the document. Even if it's a name we're already familiar with. And it obviously would have those documents on them. Suckage.
the program director.
Jesus Christ.
Another one being a
Terrible.
lieutenant colonel, and the last one being a professor to whom Mark McComber was an assistant to during the project. The project.
Giving too much information that you're supposed to keep classified. Oh my god, I would smack the shit out of you if I was still in the military.
Currently what is called the Princeton experiment. What that is, it's kind of ambiguous. It's a little vague. They don't really specify, but it's from two different
Someone's
departments.
in the
these
back.
letters. From the Department of Defense main office,
walking back and
also
forth
something
out
called
there.
the Office of Special Sciences. These were the two different, like, I guess, divisions of the government that was working on this experiment. Now, see, the actual experiment itself was about building something called the construct. Now, apparently this was some sort of experiment done during the space race with the Soviet Union regarding time-space. Something with, like, I don't know, I guess, like portals, wormholes, like something like that. It had to do with, like, traveling quickly, I guess, via wormholes or some shit like that. It sounded pretty fucking insane, and from the looks of it, it seemed like the...
Are you sure it's not secret tunnels? Secret tunnels. Sorry, I had to.
Lieutenant Colonel, who's the military supervisor
Oh,
for the project,
shoot.
agreed. However,
Oh, shoot. Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? Who's to blame for this this interruption? This Spectre with the Keck W. Yeah, we know what this means, guys. 2 minutes. 0.25. I'm gonna assume 0.25 because Spectre likes to slow things down. Thank you for the 15, Spectre. In 3, 2, 1, go. God damn it.
Was really
This is so bad. I hate it, guys. I hate it so much.
thing. And apparently
This is so bad.
all this information was gotten from a tablet.
It's a tablet.
Like an ancient tablet.
Tablet.
Pretty sure.
Tablet sounds funny when he says it in this. It's hysterical.
Positive, because he actually name drops him at some point. That it's the
Hey, thank you for the gifted membership page.
and
Ave Satanus! Yeah.
Archaeologist in Egypt.
Sounds like he gets to join in on the action on April 1st. Fun.
So Daniel was
Daniel. We got 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bam! Your 2 minutes is up. Your 2 minutes is up. Show me what you got.
stuff.
Back to normal.
Because I did send all these documents to him, and he has done research on them. Couldn't find anything, really, at this point.
Again, April 1st, 2 p.m. PST, 4 p.m. CST, 5 p.m. EST. Movie night with me in my Discord server. Let's do this. If you're not in the Discord, that should give you a link to it. It should work. I'm hoping. I think. There's the Discord server link. I will keep an eye on who pops in. If more people pop in and they're not already in there, I will verify the names, because there is a alt identifier. I could bypass it if I know it's you. So if you let me know you just joined the server and all that fun stuff. Yeah, no fooling. Well, all the fooling, actually. But that's where it's going to go. If you want to be a part of it, become a Patreon or channel member. And I've got the event in the server. It'll be fun.
Now, see, the experiment itself, apparently, they used a lot of prisoners who are on death row. They call them, what do they call them? Like,
Of course they would. Of course they'd use prisoners on death row. Of course!
the like essential materials or something like that. I don't know. It's fucking weird, but it sounds like some pretty unethical shit, and I'm not surprised that these documents have not been released to the public or anything. Now, the first trial, it said, was a failure, and it resulted in a lot of their electrical equipment getting damaged.
Wait, hold on. When were these documents from? The 1950s? And this is 2011. They would have been declassified by now. You do realize that things have to be declassified after a certain amount of time, right? Plot holes!
And there's a magnetic field in the area. Very unusual stuff was happening after the first trial of the experiment. Now, after the second trial, well, shortly before the second trial, the whole correspondence just stops. The last message is from like 1957, and they're like, well, okay, I guess we're gonna do this second trial now, and then it just stops. I don't know what happens after that point. But the actual chronologically, the last letter here is to Mark McComber, basically from some sort of department, it doesn't say exactly, of the government, some federal agency, that basically told him to shut up about the whole thing. And that he would be given a generous pension. He could retire. He wouldn't have to work the rest of his life. He would get all the money he needed, all the medical care he needed, as long as he signed something. It was like a non-disclosure agreement or something like that. I'm not sure of the exact title. But what I find pretty fucking strange is the fact that Mark McComber had these documents in his possession, and why he locked them up in a box. I mean, I'm sure it was for safekeeping, but like, I don't know how he got these documents. They're all top secret classified information. Like, the fact that
maybe he had a top secret clearance. He took copies of them and took them home with them, which isn't something you're supposed to do. That's absolutely bad OPSEC. That is like insider threat level shit. But Okay, cool. I can explain that
like,
easier.
I'm pretty positive that there aren't any government agents, you know, like going through YouTube videos looking for some leaked information. So I'm not
You'd be surprised.
too concerned about that. But if I were to actually release these documents, I mean, this is some serious shit. Like, I can't risk that. So I'm not.
You'd be
I'm not
surprised.
going to be releasing these documents at all. It kind of disturbs me though, the fact that Mark McComber had these in his possession, and the fact that he lived in my house. Now, when he fucking disappeared, I have no idea what that's all about. Was it the government? Was it? It's pretty scary though. This is scary stuff. I don't know what this has to do with me necessarily, or if it even does have anything to do with me. But I'm not surprised that Mark McComber is missing at this point.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try to look into this a little bit more. Hopefully, find any sort of information about it. But Daniel, thus far, has been pretty helpful, but at the same time, kind of not, because he only has these papers to work with. He doesn't have. There's no other information about this.
I wonder what happened to the person that was walking around out in the back.
All right. Well.
Is that it?
Just thought I'd
Next.
share that with you guys.
Ooh, fancy.
Also has zoom. Email camera to
Where's the zoom button? Zoom up on your face.
Why would you do that?
Well, I see it.
I think
I can't get it.
this is the last one before we pull up the next entry log. This one's pretty long.
Well, you're
It's a
going
good
to keep going on this
17 minutes long
Make sure on,
almost. So this will take a hot minute.
No.
But more driving, yay!
That Daniel arranged this meeting for us.
Yeah,
I roll.
it's actually
No, this is an ARG, Nicholas. It is an ARG. It is absolutely not real. This is not Slenderman, and all of the fun that is associated with Slenderman is not real. Yeah. It also says in the description, Daniel, the Project Egypt blog, arranged us a meeting with a representative from the Rainwood Memorial Elementary School in hopes of there being a connection between the school and the former day camp. I did not notice that fucking thing when we were there. There's something very, very wrong with that school. Okay, so I guess there's gonna be something interesting. We're gonna see Slendy, I'm sure.
Right here, right, left.
Chill. Dude, I got this. We're going to Rainwood Memorial, right? Elementary.
Yes, Rainwood Memorial Elementary. Because the old one sucked.
True. Well, you know, it's out of business. But so, what is this place exactly? It's a private school.
Go down through there. Yeah. There was a side entrance. He said. See exactly.
Oh, true.
We are blowing through this as best we can, guys.
So
It's lots of driving. It's lots of dead air.
Are you sure this is the right place?
It's lots of content
this
that
is the
doesn't need to
address
be
Daniel told
here.
me. Is the door open?
Yeah. It is.
I swear the place looks closed. Oh, there's a light on.
Yeah, if the place looks closed and and there's no lights on, you probably should leave. Red flag. Massive red flag. Neon sign saying bad thing happening soon. Literally.
Wait a minute. Did you hear something?
It's just the wind, dude.
Wait, back up. It's Xylee. Xylee's made an appearance in here, guys. I'm just kidding. Love you, Xylee. Love you, Ma.
Oh.
Just kidding.
Okay.
Just kidding.
I'm sorry. Yeah, so where's this guy's office?
There's so much you can cut out from this show. It'd be playing Fruit Ninja. I'd be playing Fruit Ninja. Yeah. Pretty much, like, there's just a lot of dead weight and unneeded, like, traveling around that we don't really need to see. Kind of bloated. Kind of meandering. Misa, no like.
He did say this was the place. This is Rainwood Memorial. Is that the exit?
Oh, yeah.
Is it?
You should have gone with the night vision.
Oh,
You
this
should have
is
gone with the night vision.
Shit. Actually, the night vision isn't doing shit. Let me turn my flashlight on.
Yeah, probably a good idea. This is me playing Outlast.
Yeah. What the fuck? I honestly don't think that this is like the right way.
Probably
There
no.
are no lights anywhere.
No, you
Like, at
should
all.
leave.
Well, the janitor probably closed it.
Flashlight. Dude, honestly, like,
Well, the one in
Neon signs. You should leave. Blankety blankety blank. You should leave.
bathroom light is on, so I mean,
Seriously.
there's no one
Stupidity
guess.
of these people. The stupidity of these characters.
Yeah, probably over here.
All right, yeah, maybe through these double doors here.
Can't even.
Here, you mind open them?
Sure.
Thanks. Thank you. I don't know. Is that this place is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you're right. What?
Why are over here?
Well, we're looking for his office.
Yeah, but this office is not going to be in the auditorium.
What?
Oh, that was
Oh, we're looking for
interesting. Me say I'm bored of this god-awful Blair Witch wannabe. Misa thinks it's cock-a-doo-doo. I agree. Jar Jar
This office is
Pigeon.
not going to be in the auditorium, dude.
Oh, all right. I guess I didn't know it was the auditorium. Let's just head back around. All right.
Okay, fine. Let's go.
This place is like a fucking maze. I don't know where his office is.
Oh, look over there.
Oh, hey, we missed a light. Shit.
Look over there.
Wait, wait. Oh, this is there, shit.
Y'all are.
Hello?
What?
Hello?
Uh-oh. Red flag. Red flag again. Run.
This place gives me the creeps.
Da-na-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
All these offices are closed. Nothing with tags on them either.
Yeah. It's bizarre.
I don't like that.
Me
There's an
neither.
elevator.
All right, maybe it's on the second floor.
The
The
Josts.
third floor would probably be where the executive.
They want to get ya. The Josts.
I don't know.
The Josts.
Third floor probably though.
Is the elevator
Josts is gonna get you. Gonna get you, gonna get you, gonna get you, gonna get you.
working?
No bueno. Spookies.
Shoes untied, by the way.
What was that sound? Hi. Hi. Hello, Mr. Fancy Pants. He's here. He's here. Ow, that's blowing out my ear.
This third floor?
And they say nothing. Can you guys hear that? Whoa! The magical SCD. He's appeared. Evacuate. Why are you just walking around with the nonchalance of somebody walking through Walmart? Yeah, I don't know.
Smells pretty bad.
Dead bodies. Smell like dead bodies.
Dude, are you sure this is the third floor? 'Cause it looks
Or are
like the
you
third floor to
smelling
me.
Teen
It's like
Spirit?
typing on the ceiling.
Lol. God, this is so much meandering.
Pretty bizarre.
Wait. Pool's closed. A pool on the third floor.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
The
Why
third
is
floor
there
the
a
highest floor, right?
pool
Yeah.
on the third floor? Excuse me.
Shit, it must have malfunctioned or something. I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. I was tying my shoe.
Are you in the loop?
Employee entrance.
Loop.
That must be it.
I actually don't care if we get in trouble here.
Oh, the lights are on, so it's promising.
Hello?
Nothing here is
Hello?
promising. All this is scary.
Oh.
All this I don't like. About halfway through this though.
Matt?
Alex, Chris?
Oh, hey, Matt. Oh, shit, I
Oh, this poor goober.
didn't expect to see you here.
What do you guys? I haven't seen you guys since.
I didn't know you guys worked here.
Yeah, I'm actually the director of activities. Take a seat. Take a seat. Oh wow, I haven't seen you guys.
Of course he
since,
knows him.
Since Greg's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you guys been?
Yeah, we've been
Bro, if your hair is getting like that, just shave it. Just shave it off. Just shave it off, buddy. Please.
Okay, yeah.
Camera for the history project.
well, it's not really a history project.
Well, listen, I guess we can level with you because, you know, you're a friend. I honestly didn't expect to see you here. I thought, like, we were going to be, you know, meeting some, you know,
Other employees.
employee, you know, I had no idea. But honestly, you know how Greg died that night
Yeah.
of the party? We've kind of been looking into what that's all about
Really?
lately. Yeah, because you know how they ruled it as a suicide?
Yeah. It
Nah.
didn't make any sense though.
No, it really didn't. And honestly, we talked with
Because it wasn't.
what was it, Detective Amsel?
Yeah.
He told us that he thinks it was the work of a serial killer.
A serial killer?
Yeah, yeah. And kind of we came here. This is, you know, Rainwood Memorial, right?
Greenwood Memorial. Yes.
I would have started laughing if somebody told me that my friend was killed by a possible serial killer named the Tall Man. I probably would have started giggling because I wouldn't have believed him.
Yeah.
We didn't expect you to work here.
No,
They're
this is
crazy.
honestly a surprise.
I've worked for the Rainwood family for several years, actually.
Oh,
This is,
coincidence.
this is, yeah, right? This has been...
Oh, what a coinky dink.
I don't even know how long now.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask. You know, this place is really kind of like abandoned. What's up with that?
Budget's been a little tight since the incident happened, you know.
You're talking about the one in the 50s?
What? No, the incident here. We 6 months or so ago, we had a student who mysteriously vanished, and no one could explain what happened. Not even the police. I think actually the head of the case was someone named Detective Amsel too. He said there was no real explanation for what happened, and after that, parents just stopped sending their kids to school.
Because of that missing kid.
Because of the missing kid, and they got scared, and we started losing tuition. The only reason we're still open right now is because someone's actually renting out a section of the building. I think it's the dining hall, actually. Yeah, someone's renting out a section of the building.
This place is really creepy, dude.
Yeah, definitely. We had a hell of a time finding it.
So let me get this straight. Another incident that these guys somehow... There's supposed to be this big old incident. These guys somehow have no idea about it. They've never heard of it. This is the first time they've ever been told that a student disappeared from the school. But it's apparently big enough to where people don't send their kids here anymore. And you're telling me that this wouldn't be a big thing for even the local area that local media wouldn't have gotten a hold of. Shitty writing at its finest, yo.
Yeah.
Plot holes.
You guys so long, actually.
Yeah, sorry we're a little late.
No, it's fine. And I know what you mean about the place being creepy. It's a little spooky lately. I feel like somebody's watching me. It's kind of weird. Maybe I can still help you guys with whatever.
Why are you
said something about an
you so
incident in the 50s?
fidgety?
Yeah. Actually, the Rainwood
Our
incident.
friend Daniel did a little research, a little digging on the whole place, and
The place across from Greg's house. You know the old Rainwood day camp?
The day camp.
Yeah.
yeah, we definitely we did some research.
And once again, I would think that the Rainwood incident, the 1950s one, would also be big enough that people would know about it and they'd be passing it down to their kids. Unless you moved from out of town, in which case your parents probably wouldn't know about it, but still, come on now. Come on! Plot holes.
You didn't hear about the incident with the 70-something missing kids?
What?
Yeah, apparently in the 50s there was this huge like missing persons case that happened at the day camp itself.
I was never told about this.
And you know what the really bizarre thing is? They say that incident that happened in the 50s was the work of the same serial killer that killed Greg.
What do we
He must be really fucking old. That's
it's
what I'm
like
thinking.
Jack the Ripper is traveling through time. No, I never heard anything. No one's told me. Mr. and Mrs. Rainwood haven't said anything. No one here said anything at all. I don't have any real records of anything. The only thing I know is it was a day camp in the 50s. It got shut down, and in the 90s it opened up again, but then it got closed again, and now it's said to be torn down. That's
It's getting torn down?
Yeah, it's getting torn down. Actually, just the other day, they had me go over to the day camp and collect whatever I could find, maybe that'd be valuable or useful.
You found something there?
I found a couple things. I shouldn't be doing this, but if this is going to help you guys find out anything about what happened with Greg, you guys can have this, actually. Just a couple things.
Unprofessional. Y'all are unprofessional as shit. Even if they were my friends. Turn that shit over to the police. Please, thank you.
Found over at the day camp.
You don't mind if I open it here?
Here, let me give you some stuff.
No, I got it.
You got it?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna wait. Just rip and tear that shit.
The school backup.
I don't know what's on those.
299.
I don't
Hey,
have
floppy
floppy disks
toppies.
anymore. I'm not sure anyone does anymore.
Floppies!
Oh, so these are records from the day
I
camp?
assume they're all records from the day camp. Just bills and...
Wait, if they're from the 1950s, why would they have floppies? Hold on. I'm very curious. When did floppy disks come out? 1960s. And if all records were destroyed, there wouldn't be floppy
I guess, like,
disks
student
at all.
information would be on there.
I would
You
think.
sure this is like legal to like give us, or is it?
Probably.
We don't wanna
It's
hit your
not.
phone, man.
If this helps at all find out what happened to Greg, I will gladly sacrifice my job. To tell you the truth, it's not that fun being like the only person here anymore.
Yeah,
They've,
I can understand that.
they've
It's
let
not
few
much of a
people-
job.
Wait a second.
They've let a few people go.
When you went to the day camp again, you didn't see any weird writing on the walls, did you?
not that I can remember.
Because we actually went in there just this past summer, I think it was.
Really?
Yeah, and
You guys get in without the key.
well, we can't disclose that information to you, but
All right. Really, there was. I mean, the only things that were in there that were weird to me was just the regular graffiti on the wall, you know. But I just figured some punk kids broke in and
Oh, sorry about that.
fine. They're gonna sell all this anyway, so. But yeah, it was
So
only.
you don't mind if we keep these?
No one will even notice they're gone. Honestly, I'll tell them I didn't find anything at camp. I mean, wasn't there a fire there or something a long time ago?
Yeah.
yeah, true.
So.
They wouldn't
True.
have floppy
I'll say
disks.
nothing
Doesn't make
was, no
sense.
records, nothing was found there that could have
Hopefully
been.
you don't watch this video.
Yeah. Wait, are you guys gonna post this online?
Well, we have been. I mean, it does help. We do get some information back from people who are helping.
I was wondering how you guys figured out so much so far then.
Yeah.
It's mostly the people who watch. But
Yeah, you're gonna lose your
you
job,
just
bro.
Probably throw out this box and just make sure that you didn't.
Yeah.
see it.
This
Yeah,
is
you're gonna
the
lose your
next time
job.
I
You're
remember
fucked.
Love you, Buddha. Rubber's little belly. For luck.
It's not real. They're not fucked.
Yeah, though.
Thank you so much. We'll definitely.
Yeah,
look into
seriously.
this. I think.
It's not real.
Do you have a?
Just
do you know?
saying.
We'll find
I
it.
think I might.
You guys will find something.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you guys, if you guys find out anything or need any more help with anything, don't hesitate to ask.
After this, we
Yeah,
have
definitely.
another
This is such a
entry.
coincidence. I'm still so
Very
surprised.
quick one.
Yeah.
It's
Finally here.
kind of freaky, actually.
Yeah, because when I heard the name Matt Sharkey, I was like,
Is it the same one?
yeah, I don't know.
Okay, but thank you so
You
much
didn't
for.
even tell me about you guys. I would have probably brought more stuff if I had any, or anything I could do to help more. But let me show you guys out.
All right, thank you.
Once again, thanks again, Matt.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much longer this place is gonna be open anyway, so it's not like that's gonna.
Except the people who are renting that out.
Yeah, they're just running the dining hall. I assume they're just throwing fancy parties and stuff.
Yeah, true.
You know,
Okay.
nothing Too big. I'll show you guys out. I'm tired anyway. I need to go home.
Okay, that's done for now. Let's go check this entry. November 13th, 2011. I'm still alive. Yeah, I'm not dead. Though I may have seemed like it. This blog was initially meant to chronicle my research on Heinrich Kaufmann, the German archaeologist, but as you may have noticed, the research has fell to the wayside. These past months, I've been having trouble sleeping, terrible nightmares, not even sure why. I've seen a doctor, a psychologist, and even an alternative healer, and no one seems to be able to help me. Insomnia sure sucks. Yeah, you got the STD, bro. The reason I'm still updating this blog at all, if you recall, I started helping Chris and Alex from New Jersey out after Chris emailed me about the situation, and I did some research for them because we had talked and I felt their pain. I was committed to helping them solve their problems, but towards the end of the summer, I got a message from Chris saying that they were giving up their own investigation into the crazy shit that's been going on in their lives. He said they'd let the police handle it. I said, sure, no problem. Not like I need to update this blog anyway. But surprisingly enough, a few days ago, I got a new email from Chris saying they are going to continue their investigation. Christ, can't these kids make up their minds? But regardless, I agreed again. I'll be researching anything they need me to. I mean, it's really not too much trouble to run a few searches and rifle through newspaper articles. In fact, I do find it a bit fun. And notice, oh, lordy. Lordy. Things are not good. Not good with this stuff. Let's read another entry. It says, just recently I spoke with Chris and I arranged our meeting. This is what they were talking about earlier. Of the Rainwood Memorial Elementary School tonight at 7:30 EST. The school apparently is the next business to be opened by the Rainwood family after the day camp had been closed. Seeing as there's a strong perceived connection between the Tall Man and the Rainwood day camp, I suggested he check it out. Chris was very thankful for the opportunity, but in all honesty, it wasn't that hard for me to do. I'm hoping they find some more information because I find investigating this case really fascinating, if not completely bizarre, hobby of mine. All right, let's go to the newer posts. I can just get to those later because we got to go through those at some point too. And then log entry 22. So we are moving right along. Alrighty, so let's continue.
Sorry it's taken so long to make this video. We honestly didn't expect it to take this long. Those floppy disks that Matt gave us at the Rainwood Elementary.
Yeah.
We were looking for something that could play floppy disk because apparently neither of our computers could play that, and it's pretty,
No
pretty
shit.
antiquated. But anyway, so Greg's brother Jeff is really good with computers, and he had an old computer that could play some floppy disks. So
Nice.
he burned this for us. There's
How
a CD of all the contents
convenient.
of the floppy disks. So we just got it in the mail from him today. So we're just gonna put it in now and
See what happens.
Yeah, see what we
It's
find.
gonna be
Yes.
fun.
Here.
What are you gonna find?
There you go.
What you gonna find? What you gonna find? What you gonna find?
Yep, ready.
So I just I put it in here. Alrighty. Okay.
Wait. You don't know how to put in a CD drive? You don't know how to put a CD in a CD drive? Oh, God, I feel old. I feel so old. Because, see, in my childhood, I dealt with floppy disks, too. Yep. I played floppy disk games for a time. Yep. I'm old.
What the fuck is that?
Lots of
File is
buzzing.
corrupted. Press any key to continue.
I don't know. I guess it didn't work. What the fuck?
Uh-oh.
I'm
Virus.
serious.
You got a
I-
virus. Sucks a
I
fucking
don't
suck.
know. Maybe we should call Jeff about this. I don't think that's
Call him right now.
All right, hold on. Let me get my phone out.
Yeah, you're fucked now. Your computer's completely fucked now.
All right, hold
You got
on.
a virus.
Isn't working. Control-Alt-Delete isn't working.
All right, I'm calling him right now.
Are you kidding me?
And Jeff's not gonna answer his phone.
He's not picking up his phone.
Call him again.
All right, fine, but
Yeah, not going good, is it? Not going good, is it? Yep.
I don't know. Just fucking restart it. Or...
How am I not surprised? It says not what we expected, but interesting nonetheless.
something.
And then there's something interesting out here in the next video.
I swear to God, if this computer breaks, I'm going to kill you.
Dude, I'm sorry. I didn't know that was gonna happen. If anything, fucking blame Jeff. And he's still not picking up.
I'd be pissed if somebody bricked my computer
Maybe he'll
too.
be okay.
Dude, shut up.
Oh, Lenovo. Oh, it's so old. Oh, it's so old. Oh.
Just shut up.
Something we're gonna have on the computer?
What the fuck, dude?
Don't look at me. I don't know anything about computers.
And he didn't test it out himself or anything?
I don't know. He said these are all the files.
God,
Well, it's working so far, so I don't think there's a problem.
you think?
There it
I
is.
feel like you're fucking worried over nothing.
He's
There's
not.
nothing wrong with it, right?
He's not. He's
Everything's
not
the
worried
way it
over
should be.
nothing.
Let me check. Just wait.
You got a lot of files on your desktop though, bro. Probably
I'll
want to clean
I'll
that
take
shit
out
up.
fucking disk, because that's yeah. Maybe the files were just corrupted or something when he transferred them from the floppy disk to the CD.
Doubt it.
What?
That was not there before. Under Skyrim.
What?
OGA 2T 301.
This came out when Skyrim came out. Oh my god. When did Skyrim come out? I gotta find this out. Hold on. Skyrim. When did it come out? When did it come out? When did it come out? Elder Scrolls. Yep, 2011. The same year Skyrim came out. This was going on. Oh, that's
up.
fun.
Oh, another virus.
What is that?
And almost 13 years later, at least 12 years later, still no Elder Scrolls 6. Just reporting Skyrim everywhere. Laziness.
Record index.
1998 to 1999 record index.
Oh, this must have been the what was on the
Stuff
disc.
in the disc.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Where the hell are the rest of the discs?
I don't know. Matt said he took all of the discs from the day camp. Maybe Jeff fucked up or something when he was transferring the files.
El Jefe, you fucked up.
I thought we were actually going to find something that was of use, and all we see is Rainwood Day Camp records.
Yeah, well, this looks kind of useless. I mean, all right. Well, at least we tried. At least we looked at it, man.
At least you tried. Oh, boo, 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 boo. Shortly after recording this video, we did make an interesting discovery in the text file named 1998-1999 record underscore index.txt. And I'm assuming that's the next video. Unsolved conspiracies. Apparently, the Rainwood Day Camp was in possession of a documentary called Unsolved Conspiracies. We found the fact that a day camp had such a video to be strange. No, you think? We've decided to look into that more as it has at least piqued our interest. And I'm assuming that that's this. It's not really History's Channel thing.
After Germany's defeat in World War II, many of the leading Nazi scientists were acquisitioned by the United States.
I like the fact that they made a fake History Channel thing. It says, alright, so after a few weeks of digging through the pages of the Google searches, we finally stumbled upon something interesting. On some random history forum, we found a post mentioning a canceled History Channel show in 1998 called Unsolved Conspiracies. I took a screen cap of the post here. Is this still active? Nope. Not active anymore. We then downloaded the video, which was what we have posted just posted here. My mind is totally blown. I'm not one to believing conspiracy theories, but this makes fucking sense. And I have this feeling that the anonymous witness in this video is Mark Bacomer. This explains a lot. But still, what this has to do with me and Alex personally, I have no fucking clue. To say I'm on edge right now would be an understatement. Let's find out what this is about.
One such person was Dr. Hans Frauhoff, the program director.
I hate that this is the audio for like the person's lines is only playing on my left ear. Bothers the crap out of me.
Director of the Princeton experiment. Frauhoff had a strange obsession with mysticism and legend, as did many of his Nazi associates.
It's always the Nazis, guys. Always the fucking Nazis. They're always involved. They are always the bad guy.
The ritual, which became the basis for the Princeton experiment, was an attempt to recreate the ancient Egyptian rite of Gor Raileote. According to legend, the rite would create a bridge that would allow a god into our world.
It's Slendy. He's even got a suit. That's so funny. That's adorable.
Dr. Frauhoff was encouraged to try this ritual as an experiment when he heard that a tablet detailing how to perform this rite was
Tablet. Here's the tablet they're talking about. Or they were talking about. Kaufman!
Kaufman had been ridiculed for his discovery of the tablet, with many mainstream historians calling him a fraud. Hans Frauhoff thought otherwise.
What's up, Mr. Gamer? I'm dealing with some cringe. I'm laughing at a not very well done ARG about Slenderman, the magical STD. That's what's going on. That's what's up.
In Germany, Frauhoff utilized concentration camp detainees to attempt experiments to emulate a Gor Raileote, oftentimes creating horrible abominations.
Oh, the fuck is that? The following clip is an eyewitness account of the Princeton experiment. Much of the information and documentation this program has recovered was given to us by this witness in something of safety. In the interest of safety, our witness has asked that we conceal their identity. I'm having a decent enough day. Decent enough. Hoping to get through more of this. Cult. The cult. They're putting the cult in slow but sure. Slowly but surely. Introducing the cult. I don't know either. Really? I'm reacting to all of them. I'm going through the entirety of the ARG, Mr. Gamer. And I am, like, halfway through. We're halfway through the ARG about. Just about.
The United States government at the height of the
Interesting.
Cold War was interested in gaining any sort of edge possible over the Soviet Union. when a leading
Not a marathon. It's more, I'm going through the story to react to it in parts. This is the third stream of this series. I do this with a lot of the ARGs that I come across.
member of Congress heard about Frauhoff's experiment dealing with what he referred to as space portals, he immediately had
Space portals. Secret tunnel.
them commissioned by the Department of Defense without doing much research on the experiment or Frauhoff himself. In 1956, Lieutenant Colonel Everett Walker became the military supervisor for the project that would become known as the Princeton Experiment at a place called the Atlantic Test Site.
This is where they went to earlier, yeah.
Is the Atlantic Test Site
It is. It can be, but it can be if I actually liked this ARG, and I don't. It's probably my least favorite of the 4 that I've covered. I did Marble Hornets, I did Everyman Hybrid, I did Tribe 12, and now we're finishing out the quadrilogy with Dark Harvest, because they are all kind of intertwined with because Everyman Hybrid, Tribe 12, and this one are kind of intertwined with each other.
historians say, or is it really what conspiracy theorists claim?
Portals!
Into another dimension.
There's that. Alrighty, so we're in February 24th. I got here as fast as I could. They took the black book and the documents. Chris is in stable condition. Await further updates. Ooh. I wonder what's gonna happen. It's probably gonna be bad.
Some folks just yearn to see the things they're told they can't.
No, Mr. Gamer. This is an ARG. This is an alternate reality game. I don't just cover true crime. I cover anything horror related. This is horror related. What are you watching? I didn't hear anything. I just heard your computer. Shit's going on in your house again, bro. I wonder what's going on. Ooh. Something going on outside? Ooh, I wonder. Uh-oh. Hello. They're coming to get you. They're coming to get you. They're coming to get you, Barbara. They're coming into your house. Better get some sort of weapon to defend yourself with, buddy. Because the calls are coming from inside the house. Jump scare? When? Yeah, knife a good idea. That's a good idea. It'll help if they don't have a gun. I'm waiting for the jump scare. Where is it? We know it's coming. It's what you guys do. Because you don't know how to, deal with ambiance.
Yeah, hello?
Yep, they're in. Oh, hi. Hello. He's gonna get you. Oh, shit. Everybody's here. Yeah, you're kind of fucked, bro. Did you get stabbed? Yeah, he just got stabbed. Wow. They are all up in your house, bro. Though that was one big jump cut. You guys always recording yourself now? Call 911, stupid.
Mom, I gotta go to Chris's.
Yeah, I'm casually commenting on it because, it's annoying. I'm annoyed, Mr. Gamer. I'm annoyed because for the last 2 other episodes, or 2 other streams of going over this ARG, I've been annoyed with the storytelling. The storytelling is lackluster, and I just don't believe it. I'm not invested. I'm just annoyed, and I'm getting through it as best I can. Sounds like a dog breathing? Probably. Skipping. Skipping.
Who's they? Chris, answer me!
Why are you driving and on the phone at the same time? That's unsafe, bro. Okay. Skipping some more. Skipping more. I'm not dealing with this. Oh, I guess they're gone now.
Chris!
They being the masked freaks. He says he's upstairs in the bathroom, bro. He says he's in the bathroom in the bathtub. Why are you looking through everything else?
Chris, open up! It's me! Chris! Chris, open the fucking door!
He's probably... Bro, he's been stabbed. He probably passed out from blood loss.
Chris!
You should be calling the fucking 911, bro.
Chris!
Yeah, I told you he's passed out. Log entry 23. Yeah, he's released. You probably wouldn't be walking that easily if you'd been stabbed, dude. It says this footage is actually from a few days ago. Me and Chris went over to talk to Heather McComber again. Given the situation and Chris's injury, she isn't going to press charges. You may have noticed Chris's behavior. He wasn't like that at the hospital, although he did seem quiet, but he barely said anything since the police interviewed him about the incident on February 24th. So somebody's breaking down mentally.
Hey, buddy.
Someone's having a mental breakdown.
Yo, you gotta hold on to this. I can't do this and drive.
So I'm gonna try and get through a few more of these. I want to get through at least these next 3 or 4 videos.
Okay. Didn't get in trouble if you didn't tell me. That's okay. Dude, are you hungry? Probably get some Five Guys.
Hey, Five Guys. Can't eat that anymore. Too greasy. He is super quiet.
Because that's the whole reason we're filming, so we can actually...
Super duper duper quiet.
Last night I actually talked to Heather about the whole situation, and I explained what we did at her house the last time we were there, and she got really frustrated that we kind of lied in her face, but due to your condition, the whole injury, she's not gonna press charges at all. But she
I would
actually
think
offered
not.
to talk to us today. So if you could like fake a smile or something like that, because she probably could have fucked your life over.
You probably don't want to bring him with you if he's acting weird and he's not talking to you at all. You probably don't want that. You probably don't want that. Just saying.
She pressed charges. Before we start filming, Chris, can you actually film us this time?
He is so out of it, bro.
Good. So you wanted to tell us something?
Yeah. When you came to over last
Fidgety again.
I-
She's absolutely
I
fidgety
feel like
again.
now it's very imperative I tell you, but I lied about about my grandfather, like that I didn't really know much about him because
No, you think I called it. Y'all were telling me that I was not reading this right, and she was probably just weirded out by being filmed for an ARG. No, the whole thing is she's hiding shit. She knows. Called it. Called that shit from a mile away. Suck on my dick, guys. Suck on my dick. I called this. Fucking 1000 IQ.
He did disappear. I just want you to know that, but there's more to it. That
Yeah, because he leaked information.
When before my grandfather went missing, he was admitted into a mental hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Why was he put in there?
My father and him got in this big argument about what I ended up finding out.
Girl
was,
is
members of this secret society. My grandfather was actually trying to reason with him and tell him to leave along with him, but
They were both in it?
they were both in it. My father's was really stubborn. My grandfather said he was misled, and like it took him a while to realize what was really going on. But as I said, my father just couldn't believe that
Your grandfather was right.
exactly. And he sent my grandfather to a mental institution, claiming that like everything he said was just
Crazy.
yeah. After he sent my grandfather to the mental institution, him and my mom started having problems. They started fighting.
of course.
Then
Do
he
you know
and
what the fights were about, if you don't mind me asking?
about the secret society. I didn't really know about it. I mean, as I said, I thought it was like Freemasons or something. Like Masons are around, but you don't know what goes on.
Yeah.
You know. But after they started fighting, my father just got up and left, and I hadn't heard from him since.
I'm sorry if it's a sensitive subject.
So it's okay. I mean, I just don't like talking about it because it's still kind of cuts deep.
So your father and your grandfather got into a big argument, and about this secret society.
Just gonna say, is it wrong that I'm not even paying attention to what she's saying? I'm not even paying, because it's so jumbled and they didn't do a very good job of conveying stuff that I don't understand what's happening and I just don't care. The only thing that I can kind of gather from this is that apparently Grandpa started telling her parents about what was going on. They didn't believe it at first. Put him in a mental institution, and then later found out that what he was saying was right. Okay. Whatever.
Do you know what exactly it was about?
Well, back in '98, I think, my father didn't leave. He was just set on that the secret society there was nothing wrong with it. So, in order to kind of get him to leave, he sent the files of the society to the History Channel.
Do you know what show it was called, or what they were?
I don't even think it was aired. I mean,
Circle back to what we saw just like 2 entries ago.
he sent it. Just the fact that he sent all this information.
What a twist! Yeah, not.
Yeah, that was
Not really a twist.
That's a secret.
N-
To
Saw it coming
broadcast it.
miles away.
That's where it all started. And as time went on, and more arguments,
Excuse me.
we finally sent him to the institution in 2001.
Was that the last time you saw your grandfather when you left?
I saw him one more time.
Where?
At the institution. When I saw him, he didn't seem the same as he used to be. He was he was a little off and unnerved. One thing I also noticed was that his bathrobe and his pajamas were dirty. And
Dirty how?
the last thing he said to me before he disappeared, he told me that he was gonna make it all better. And I didn't really know what it meant.
Are you saying, I'm gonna make you whole again? FNAF reference. Brunch.
But that's always stuck with me.
So did he escape or something?
A year later. I haven't seen him since. I haven't heard anything. I'm sorry I didn't tell you this at first. Just
It would have been helpful if you told us the truth, but then again, we haven't been truthful to you as well. There's been a lot of stuff going on that we did not actually tell you about. It's actually been going on for like the past year. Box?
Yeah.
Could you get that for me real quick? I'll show you something.
Sure, no problem.
I can't even make a what's in the box joke because we already know what was in the box. It was peppers. It was papeles that were supposed to be classified.
This symbol right here.
Wait.
What?
Hold it.
Something's
Okay.
wrong.
But what were you saying?
This symbol right here.
Something's not right with
we
Chris.
first saw this. We went into this place called Rainwood Day Camp, right in front of our friend Greg's house. And we explored inside, and we saw this symbol everywhere. That was a video of almost like the secret gathering, a secret meeting at this place. It looked like they killed someone inside of that building.
Holy shit.
And like
Are you okay?
He's
They boarded
unwrapping
the
his
place up.
bandages.
a few days later, before we could go back inside and see what.
What
they
is
were
he
doing.
doing?
But that's why.
Really?
That's probably why he was so intrigued when at that garage sale, because we saw that symbol and we thought it was, and it is relevant to what we found.
And it
You okay in
was.
there?
It's good to know.
Well, I'm really sorry that we
Okay.
kind of lied to you in front of your face because we just wanted to get to the bottom of what was going on.
Yeah, there's one in the next
Chris.
room, right in the corner.
Why would you change your bandage in front of somebody else in their house?
Let
It's kinda
me do most of
rude.
the talking. Just
Okay, we got
deal
another
with
one.
this time. Okay? Fine.
So what is this exactly? It says Greg's brother Jeff came down from Hoboken and wanted to talk to me and Alex. Today is the 1-year anniversary of Greg's death. Okay.
Thank you so much for meeting with us. Oh my god.
Yeah, no problem.
So I just want to thank you again for translating those floppy disks to CD.
Yeah, no problem. That worked out all right.
Kind of.
Do you need me to? I can do it.
You don't worry about it. It's fine. We figured out a little. It had these weird files on. But anyway, why are you here?
Oh, I came down because Nico, it's Greg's anniversary of so I came down to go with my dad to the grave and whatnot. So yeah.
Is there any particular reason why you want us to be here?
Oh,
Because you were the one that found the body?
yeah. Let me hold up, I got something for you.
Oh, we got a thing? You have a thing for them? I wonder what that thing
So
is.
I went back. Yeah, why don't you lock that for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
To Greg's room. Kind of hasn't been gone through since whatever, so.
So no one's touched it since, or?
Well, I went through it a little bit, and I found something. I watched a couple of your videos, so I found this in Greg's closet.
Lots and lots of tapes. I wonder what that's gonna turn into. Just so you know, it's gonna be a series of vlogs. Yeah, from Greg. Yeah, Greg is coming back,
This-
making a return.
So, do you guys know anything about like these tapes? I mean, I know that you guys have been filming a lot. Did you like talk to Greg about that or something?
Yeah. After Greg had seen like these weird things outside of his house, he was complaining about them to us, and we told him that he should start filming himself because weird things have been happening to us.
Mhm.
And we decided to film ourselves, and we recommended
Yeah.
something to him. So these actually could be what he was filming, the time between when
No, you think?
we told him about it and his death.
I want to see him.
Of course you would.
Do you guys want to watch him with me? I don't have anything to play.
I mean, we can. Good. Do you have
Yeah, actually, I do. I still have a camcorder that plays TV tapes. So.
Can we hook up
Nice.
his laptop?
Yeah.
And we'd be happy to watch them with you as long as we can find out anything. Really, we're kind of at a dead end at this point.
All right,
Let's do that.
let's do this.
And
Hello,
Greg
everyone.
log number 1.
This is Greg. It's February 12th, 2011, right now, and I have recently decided to start taping myself due to because of Chris and Alex's suggestion to do so for security reasons.
Just so you guys know, we've almost gone through 10 videos. 10. We have 39 left. We're getting there. We're chugging along, y'all. We're chugging along.
This is a new camera that I just ordered. I just got mailed today, so I'm really psyched about that shit. But I mean, so it's a new camera, and also I have spent many dollars on tapes like this that I'm going to be using. That's that, and in addition, I'm just going to be taping myself like kind of all the time now. So I will do that. So that's me, and that's my life.
That was interesting. And of course, something is going to happen. I would like to be down to 30 videos in total before we end the stream today. There's a couple that are really... Most of them look really short. And one of them we're just gonna delete. Because it's... We've already met Noah. We've seen log entry number 25. We already know what happens. We already know. We're already well aware. Because like I said, there are some videos that Tribe 12 covered already. Because Noah was involved with them. There's 2 of them at least. And when we see those, we're just gonna nuke those. Yeah. A lot of these are very discount Blair Witchy. They're not very good. They are not as intriguing as the other 3. The other 3 ARGs. Yeah, it's kind of not. We're almost done with this one. Then we've got another Project Egypt log, and then we've got a few more videos, more logs, and then we'll get to the one with Noah, and we'll cut it. Actually, we'll get through this. We'll get through the rest of the Egypt stuff if we can. We'll try and get through all the Egypt stuff. Wait, what was going on there? The fuck? Sounds like a sermon of some sort. Yeah, I'd get the fuck out of there. Probably a good idea. Alrighty. We've got another Project Egypt log. Which is the 4th. It says, road trip. Hey guys, it's Daniel again. Despite my severe lack of posts on this blog, I assure you I have not forgotten about it. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to make any new posts, as I've been keeping really busy lately with school and work. Although I have been enjoying my spring break, I've been keeping in contact with the guys from Dark Harvest in New Jersey, especially Alex. Chris hasn't really been communicating with me much, and oftentimes avoids my emails, and especially my messages on Skype. Alex was hesitant, but everything told me the reason why. Regardless, I've been trying to help them out as much as I can by doing more research on the Atlantic test site. And this Mark McComber guy. As far as Mark McComber goes, the story that was told to them by Heather McComber seems to check out okay, except for some major points that seem a bit confusing. There was an M. McComber that was admitted to Greystone Psychiatric Hospital in 2001. This is extremely strange, as the hospital had a bad reputation for a high rate of suicide and abuse by the staff. The complex itself was already mandated by the state to be shut down in 2003 when Mr. McComber was admitted, which is also strange, as I am almost positive by this time that the hospital was not admitting any new patients. His record is very short and ends a few months after his admission. His records claim he was transferred out of the hospital and to another one. I'm not sure if this was just to cover up the fact that the hospital lost one of their patients, or the fact that he really was transferred to another hospital, perhaps without Heather or her family realizing it. Although the latter choice seems to honestly be less likely in my opinion. The Atlantic test site is a much harder case to crack. Any and all information I find about it states it was a site used by NASA to monitor the Sputnik satellite during the Cold War, and after the war it was converted into a state park. Not much more information can be found than that, which is a direct contradiction to the information found in the documents Chris obtained from Heather, stating that it was top secret military facility. Now this week, I'm going to be heading down to Florida to visit some friends who live there, and I'm driving. I live in Providence, Rhode Island, so it is a bit of a drive. I contacted Alex and said I would be passing through the New Jersey, and I might as well stop by and meet him and Chris. I have some information I'd like to give them personally. Alex gave me an address. He said it wasn't his home, but will most likely be there when I come to Jersey. I was a bit confused by this, but agreed to meet him there. I hope they take heed of what I'm about to tell them. And then there's a recording of when I arrived at Jeff's house and my conversation with the DH guy. So we're going to watch that now, which is Daniel. So this is when he comes in.
Why are we watching Greg Waffles? Could be something in there. You never know. It cuts really fast.
Still have 38 videos to go through.
When you're there. I know, but like,
Him eating. Why? Is he recording himself eating? That's weird. Okay.
Outside of his house at night.
And Daniel's here. We get to meet Dan.
Daniel, is this the right address? Oh.
Daniel. How are you? I wasn't really expecting you to come over here today.
Oh. It's been a pretty long drive from Providence. Do you mind if I use the bathroom real quick?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's up there and to the left.
Alright, just before we get into this.
All these bathrooms that are upstairs. Weird.
My friend. I wasn't expecting him to come over here as soon. I was going to tell you about him before. He runs this one blog called Project DJs, and he is helping us out find information on the Atlantic test site. And so I asked him to delve, see what he could make out with our situation at the moment.
Okay.
But yeah.
Does he need to does he have somewhere to stay?
I honestly have no idea. Oh shit.
Yeah, you asked him to come here, but didn't have any idea of what to do with him? Or how long he's gonna stay?
Right, sorry, I hope I didn't interrupt it at that time. Came as soon as... Okay.
You're watching Greg Waffles.
Take a seat, dude. Alright, well, I do have some important information for you. That is why I'm here. Now, while all this was going on with you guys, I know you have a lot on your hands, so I did a little bit more digging, and I was looking on the darknet. You know about...
The dark web, the darknet. Yeah, that's totally spooky scary, bro. Yeah, no. Whatever.
It's like, it was originally created for like oppressive governments where like they control information. And what happens is you basically get a computer and you can set it up to hook yourself in the darknet. And what that is, people will take information that the government might want to control and they can post it into the darknet. So your computer's got encrypted information on it, so you don't know what's on there. But it could be anything of anybody's information that's been posted. And basically what happens is, so then your computer's a node, and then there's other nodes that have the rest of the information. And when somebody comes in to look something up, it replicates the information across the nodes, so there's duplicates of it. Which means that basically what happens is it makes it really easy to look up information, but it makes it extremely
Nerd. That is all. This doesn't make any sense to me. This is just want 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 want.
the government or anyone to destroy the information.
How do you access that?
Some of them you have to be like tunneling and stuff like that. You need to be running some
That's
secret tunnels.
That's essentially what I did, yes. Thank you, that's... I couldn't put it any better. Looking for...
You probably could have.
I was looking at government documents, and, well, comes to be that there is no Detective Hansel, any agent, or otherwise, in the government at least. So I went...
No. Really? Oh, who would have guessed? What a twist!
Searching a little bit...
Not really. I saw this coming a mile away. I think all of us did. You didn't do a very good job of hiding that. Or kind of like veiling it as it being anything other than somebody who is actually not a government entity and just some weird... who's probably associated with other stuff. Yeah.
More. And what I ended up finding was the Ansel family tree. Now,
oh, look at you.
In the 1800s, and Augustus Ansel, that was the Grand Minister of a group called the Novus Ordo Europa, or otherwise known as...
You flipped it back, and then... What was the point of that flip? What was the point of that page flip if you were just going to go back to the same, like, page?
New Order of Europe. Now, they were stationed in Hamburg, Germany, but they aren't around, today. So I went a little bit more searching into this society itself, and I found
Hamburg.
The Ansel family is in the registry for their society all the way up until like the 1930s.
Now, it just stops right there. Like, the family line, there's nothing. No records of them at all. But the organization didn't disband until around the 1950s, 1958 to be precise.
Which organization?
The Novus Ordo Europa, the new order.
Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
another interesting thing while I was looking at this registry that I found was the Rainwood family also popped up in this registry of this society.
Isn't that the...
Exactly.
Yeah,
it happened to be the same exact name.
Who would have guessed?
The Rainwoods around in this area seem to be. Now, they date back around the same time as the Ansels in the 18th era.
Who wants to bet money that the Rainwoods were doing rituals for the Tall Man, or Slendy, the magical STD, in that little daycare center? Who wants to guess? Who wants to bet money on that? Because I'm pretty sure that's where that's going.
1890, and they cut out of the registry at the same exact time as the Ansel family in the 1930s. So, I found that to be a little bit of an interesting coincidence. This was the same exact time that Kaufman's tablet was stolen from the British Museum, from their archives.
Tablet's back. Tablet is mentioned again.
Both camp families just cut out from the registry. His tablet was stolen. And the thing was, this organization didn't disband until 1958.
You missed a lot. You're just gonna have to go back and rewatch Spectre. You missed a lot.
So it's not that the organization band. They left on their own.
They left on their own around the same time as this other event. And
This is the Project Egypt guy, by the way.
the organization decided to disband for whatever reason around the same time as the Princeton experiments, coincidentally. Now, the most interesting thing I think came out of this is that both families happen to be in this organization. So
Yeah.
there's some connection there.
Yeah.
And also, the
Slenderman.
Years, I don't know what you told him recently.
I haven't told them anything. Last time.
No. All of this is word salad. Oh, and the other thing, Spectre, remember how you guys were saying that that one girl from the last episode, I think it was like Heather or something like that? I don't care to remember her name. You're telling me that I was wrong about her being really fidgety? She was hiding shit. She knew about what they were trying. She knew about the whole thing. The whole time. She was being fidgety because she was hiding information. Fucking called it. Fucking called it. I've been calling all of this so far. I can see that a mile away. It's ridiculous how, like, easy it is to figure out.
Happen to say anything particular that might stood out for you?
I can't tell you what we talked about.
Regardless, the point being, this detective of yours, not really a detective, I would not trust him. He's not
Ah.
in both families have not been telling you the whole truth, the whole truth.
Yeah, no shit.
Hello, everyone. It's me,
Back
Alex.
again.
It's been a really long time since we've last updated. It's been over a month, actually. We've reviewed over 48 hours of film that Greg was able to capture and store.
It's a lot of film.
It's been really tough because we kind of wanted all of us to be watching it at the same time, for all of us to put in our own thoughts.
It also says 48, 120 hours of footage has been compiled. This is what we found so far. Okay, cool. So there's another log.
So that we don't miss anything, 'cause sometimes
And then
it's
we might
better
be done with the Greg logs.
watching something instead of one person who's kind of tired. The past few videos, the past few tapes are kind of revealing almost of what was happening to Greg before. We actually had no idea how bad it was until we saw this. You'll see for yourself in a second.
Also, I'd like to point out that guy on the left's shirt says Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. That's what the fucking military alphabet. I love that. Love it.
That's the next right. It's so good.
I'm skipping driving shit.
No,
Too
but,
much driving.
it wasn't kids. It was like something else going on. I don't know.
I don't
thinking
care
of what it
about
sounds
the
like.
driving stuff.
Let me know. I'll go check it out too.
Oh, snake bites.
If you feel like you're in danger,
Okay, we're skipping anything driving related because I just don't care. 2, 15, 11.
But that's part of the cost of losing a dimension in the projection. Now, let's take this three-dimensional cube and project it, carry it to a fourth physical dimension. Not that way. Not that way.
Yeah, going forward, I'm just gonna skip all the driving shit because none of it has had anything fruitful. It's just been like bloated stuff that doesn't matter. You wearing jingle pants, bro? Sounds like you're wearing jingle pants. I would know. I used to wear them. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's just you have your keys on, like, a key ring or something. Don't go in the woods, bro. Uh-oh. There's flickering on the camera. That's not a good sign. When the camera starts fucking up, that usually means somebody's not far behind. Ow. Ow, 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 ow.
Hey, Jesse, what's up?
Ow, my ears.
Are you busy right now?
Sorry about that, guys.
Alright, well...
That hurt.
There's some stuff that's been going on with me. Yeah, I'm fine, just hear me out. Chris and Alex were, like, there's just been stuff going on, like, you know the daycare across the street from my house?
Turn that up for you a little bit.
Yeah, like, there's some weird stuff
Turn it
going on
down
over
for
there.
me
It's
so I don't blow my
strange.
ears
I
out.
was just studying, and in the mail building, and I was coming back, I went to lot 1, and I was on my way back to my car, and there was this, I guess, this guy who was, like, really tall or something, who just, like, really fucking bugged me out, and, like, it seemed really...
You ran into the STD, bro. You ran into the STD.
Woo!
Woo!
Like, the whole thing. He was really big, and I was really uncomfortable with it. No, I'm fine. He was fine. He didn't follow me or anything.
You're
but
not
it really
fine.
fucking weirded me out. I'm just not
Trust
cool
me,
right
you're
now.
not fine.
What are you doing right now?
What are you doing, bro? That's log 2.
Jesse, we know what you did. We know that you didn't tell us the whole truth, and you didn't tell me the truth at the night of the party as well. I feel like that's pretty fucking low, and this could have all been prevented, and we could have been able to help Greg by knowing that he was experiencing the same exact stuff before he talked to us, and we were almost assaulted by that maniac outside. So,
This is on you, man. You could have done something. You could have done anything aside from just, like, trying to cover shit up. Like, fucking think about that.
Apparently, Jesse's girl does not have it got it going on. All right, Greg log number 3. We're gonna finish this, and then we're done.
As fast as I could.
Yeah, there's Jesse. Jesse's the guy that had the stalled out car, by the way. Yeah.
Alright, well, you heard everything I said. Yeah. On the phone. Okay, so I've been kind
Jesse
of, like,
cannot be
not
trusted.
really- there's some weird stuff that's been happening with me recently. Like, there's some stuff that I've even talked to other people about, but there's this weird person who just keeps following me, and I was just at Brookdale, and there's this guy, he was like, I don't even remember much of it, but he was like, remember he's really tall. I couldn't even really make out what his face looked like, but it just really fucking freaked me out. It was like the most bizarre things I've ever happened in my life before.
You were at Brookdale?
Yeah.
And all was happening?
I was walking back to my car, I was totally alone, and I saw this guy, and he was huge, and I'm just kind of shaking a little bit, I guess.
He ran into the STD. Oh, the STD. Jesse knew about this all the time. Your girl does not have it going on, buddy.
Is this the first time this happened?
Well, no. Well, no, I mean, this sort of weird stuff's been happening since, like, last summer. But, like, this is the first time something like this...
Oh, so this has been happening for a while now. Also says in the description, the second portion of this video is taken from a separate tape than the first half. The second half's tape is one of the only ones that is labeled March 5th, 10 days before Greg's death. We're not going to try to contact Jesse until we have finished going through the tapes. We still have a lot left. Maybe they have more answers. Probably.
You told anyone else about this?
I mentioned it to Chris and Alex, but I haven't really, like...
Who wants to bet that Jesse is involved in this cult thing? That's what I think is going on.
It's kind of a little different, you know?
Jesus. I mean, okay. Good. You alright right now?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, listen. I think I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about.
This sounds a little weird, I know. I'm part of this, call it an order. And,
Yup. Called it.
we kind of know exactly what you're talking about.
The huge guy that I saw, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, we do. This is gonna be a little bit taken.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
But
worship a tall
basically,
man, Jesse.
We are committed to
Jesse!
finding out everything about what we believe you are talking about right now.
So you're looking into what's going on with me.
Exactly. And it's not only happening to you. We've seen cases of it happening to people all across the country, possibly the globe, and we want to help you. Are you okay with this?
I don't know. I guess I have to think about it. I guess,
Well,
sure.
Look, we'll come to a few meetings. All right.
Which meetings?
There are meetings. Come to a few meetings, introduce you to a little bit, tell you a little bit about ourselves, and if you like it, then maybe we can have you just join as a member.
I'm pretty sure.
And I'll find out what's going on.
You should be able to.
I'm pretty sure if this is the kind of cult that I'm thinking it is, which we're sure it is, he's not saying you can just leave if you come to a couple of the meetings. You come to a couple of those meetings, you get information that they can't let go anywhere else. So if you leave again, you're gonna die. And I'm sure that's what happened.
Find out what's going on. We're a tight-knit group. We'll keep you safe. You'll be alright. Are you okay?
You're not gonna keep you safe. They're not gonna keep you safe.
Alright.
They're not gonna keep. You're gonna die.
Everything's fine, right?
We know you died.
Not alone. I'm right here.
Okay. Trust you.
Shouldn't.
So you're sure it's cool that I filmed this?
Yeah, listen, just film it. I checked with the overseer of our chapter. As long as you just film it, give it to him for archives. All right, they want to archive the video.
Right.
Don't try and show anyone.
Not
Film it and give up the tape. All right.
Okay, no, yes, no problem.
It's fine, you know.
You can film it, but you can't keep the tape. So what's the point of letting him film it? Red flags. Oh look! Oh look! It's our it's the it's the creepy guys. It's the creepy weird guys. Oh. Oh yeah.
Brothers and sisters, one of our youngest brothers, Jesse, has brought us a new candidate for our order. His name is Gregory Benson. In accordance with the sacred traditions, I will remove my mask in respect of our new brother. He has been graced with Goreleotep's presence. He is a chosen one. To our knowledge, no man has seen our Lord since the Oracle first laid eyes on him in 1957 and lived to tell the tale. And so, we welcome this blessed man into our order with open arms. Goreleotep has deemed this man worthy of our admiration and respect. We stand here this evening
Y'all are
at the
nasty.
Atlantic test site. As we all know,
They're
this is the site of our
simps.
holy rift that brought our Lord and Master to us. But before we welcome Greg into our ranks, we must know he is ready to know the truth. For those who see the truth will not be able to forget it. It can corrupt lesser men's minds, and is a curse as much
Simps
as it
for
is a
Slide D.
With that, I hereby commence the initiation ceremony of Gregory Benson at the New Jersey chapter of our order, with powers administered to me by Chief Overseer Jacob Rainwood. My friends.
Yeah,
today is
right,
a joyous
Kenji.
day. Today is a day in which our order gains a new brother. Not just a brother, but also a friend whom we can trust. We know now that not only our formal brotherhood grows larger, but our bond becomes stronger. With the addition of another brother, we can expand our love of knowledge and understanding. Let he who is willing to take on this responsibility step forward now.
We finally are actually seeing this.
Will you take caution not to enlighten infidels of man's society, nor any aspect of our brotherhood before they are prepared to accept the truth?
Not a solitary word will pass through my lips before the time and circumstance is right. Furthermore, I will take care to recognize when the proper time for such a situation shall be.
Will you know your place as a slave to knowledge and our master?
I will be but a pawn in the game of advancement. I will be an instrument for him to use, for I trust in him. I understand.
This is Red Flag Central, guys. And we're almost done. We're almost done for today. We have 34 more things after this. 34 more videos after this. Yeah. We're gonna get through this. We're gonna go through the rest of, let me double check that. Yeah, we're gonna go through the remaining 2012 Egypt entries. And then, no, we're not. Because I think there's another video in here somewhere about that stuff. Yeah, there's more videos. So, we're gonna get to the one that leads to the next video. And then we're gonna close this out.
And my reward will come in due time.
We respect those who have taken great strides in the past for the sake of our brotherhood. Will you uphold the sacred traditions?
With every breath, every step, with every move, with every action, I will remember those who have discovered the truth, and will understand that without him, I would be lost forevermore.
My son, are you prepared to accept this responsibility?
I will do whatever it takes to please my Lord and Master, Goreleotep.
Welcome, brother.
And you're the cult, Office of Tanus. Office Tanus. And this is when we meet Noah. We're gonna skip that. And we're gonna go to this. August 20th, 2012, going to the source. Hello again, everyone. Although I don't anticipate this blog often, rest assured I am still around. Or I don't update this blog often. I'm kind of dumb. As far as research goes, I haven't been able to find anything of significance that I didn't already know. I also have been in touch with Chris or Alex that much recently, but I'm still looking for any new information that could possibly aid them in any way. The only thing that has happened since my visit that I can make a note of was that recently somebody by the name of Ryan Coleman contacted me about this blog and the Rainwood Day Camp. I was a bit hesitant at first, but seeing as he only wanted the basic info about the place and some history, I was happy to oblige him with what I had found out and a little about the incident. Given my current resources, there really isn't much more that I can do to find out any new information, as I've exhausted all leads I could find via internet research. The only way to really find anything that could be of use to Chris and Alex at this point will be to go to the source, which incidentally is what I plan on doing next. I got some time off work and I'm going back down to Florida to visit a friend again. Since New Jersey is on my way down from Providence to Florida, I'm going to take this opportunity to take a day or two to explore Atlantic test site for myself. It will be the perfect chance to perhaps find something that may have been overlooked and maybe lead to some more insight about everything that's going on. I will be staying the night in order to give myself enough time to investigate the test site for it myself. I'll post my findings, if any, as soon as I can. On the bright side, it seems I will at least be able to have a travel buddy down to Florida. It seems that a friend of mine, Noah, we know about Noah, is going to be up in this area visiting his family in New York, and he's agreed to travel back down with me. This is good for the both of us. I am sure we could both use the company. New Jersey to Florida is a long, boring as hell drive. I'll see you all later. Thanks to everyone for your patience. I'll never update this damn thing. Or I never update this damn thing. And here's some stuff from, this. 24th. Well, here I am in New Jersey once again. It was about time I finally checked out this mysterious Atlantic test site for myself. I brought my camera along and took some stills to show you all what I found and experienced. I expected to go in there and find relatively nothing, but instead I was rewarded with a lot of interesting information. I guess I'll just get right into it and take it from the top. When I arrived at the test site, I was greeted to a sign. Atlantic, no violators, no trespassing sign. I was expecting to find a large bulletin board that the Dark Harvest boys, almost said Dark Side Phil, lol. Dark Harvest boys saw on their trip to the test site back in April 2011. Instead, I could only find this small sign. It didn't have a map, or I didn't have a map, as I was expecting to use that looking at board for navigating. Because of this, I was forced to head into the expansive park blindly and just wander around looking for anything of interest. I can't read today. However, the first thing I noted was how strange it was to me that half of this welcome sign warns about the violation of trespassing. That sure made me feel at home. After walking down the gravel path for a few minutes, I came across a series of buildings and radio towers. There were dozens of radio towers, something that is pretty unusual for a park. These radio towers jive with the story I've read about the test site being used to monitor the Sputnik satellite during the Cold War. There was also a cluster of rundown, seemingly abandoned buildings at a clearing at the end of the road. While I was walking over to a building that looked like a large garage, my camera started freaking out. It wasn't working properly and then shut off after a few minutes. I thought this was very odd, but luckily I started to work again after several attempts to turn it back on. I finished taking pictures of the buildings before moving along down the gravel road. I had assumed all the buildings were abandoned, but to my surprise, some of these buildings were hooked up to electrical lines. I could hear the hum of an air conditioner coming from a small rectangular building with a dirty window and a locked door. I approached it and could hear voices coming from inside. There was a strange amount of echo in their voices, especially coming from a building that small. I approached the windows and attempted to get a better listen, but to no avail. The voices sounded too far away, and oddly enough, even though the building appeared very tiny from the outside, I was starting to definitely get an uneasy feeling about the place. Things just weren't really adding up. Not to mention, I had not seen a single person at this park the entire time. Not even a bike rider or someone walking their dog. Not a soul. Aside from a feeling of being creeped out, I had not really found anything of significance yet. However, my luck changed when I decided to sit down at a bench. I noticed that the bench had a name on it. The name of a member of the military. It was a memorial plaque. When I looked around at the benches around me, I saw more memorial plaques. Every single one was either a member of the armed forces or a doctor. Could have easily wrote it off that off saying that these individuals were only members of a society that the locals deemed worthy of having plaques, but there was a familiar similarity among many of them. About half of these people died in 1957 or 1958. It didn't take me long to realize that the 1957 was a date of the Princeton experiment. It appeared that the experiment was very, very real and in fact took place at the Atlantic test site. I even took a picture of the military supervisor's plaque, Lieutenant Colonel Everett Walker, listed on the plaque as Colonel E. Walker, perhaps a postmortem promotion. I have no clue. Knowing that such an unethical and bizarre experiment led by a crazed ex-Nazi scientist took place right where I was standing made me feel uncomfortable, to say the least. Here's the bench. So I already read that. I continued walking through the park until I eventually stumbled upon a deer path that looked like it led to a radio tower. Curious, I decided to take a walk along it. After a short, maybe 10-minute walk, I finally arrived at the bottom of a tower. When I finally saw the spot with my own eyes, a frightening revelation presented itself to me. The spot looked like the exact location of the induction ceremony for Greg Benson into the Order. Nearly shitting myself, but excited at the same time. I took a look around to see if I could find any evidence of cult activity. My adrenaline was pumping as I searched the location. It was also at this time I realized becoming a private detective might not be a bad line of work for me. Not for before long I discovered this. So this is what we're talking about. Exact same spot, definitely. And they find this there. Melted candle wax on iron or steel lattice cross section of the foundation of the tower. The likelihood of a candle stub still being attached to the tower after nearly a year and a half seemed slim to me. So this made me think that this radio tower is still an active location of the cult activity. I didn't feel safe staying there any longer, so I walked back as fast as I could. Unfortunately, it took me nearly half an hour to make it out of the dense wooded area. The deer paths branched off into dead ends, and there was also a large mesh gate that sat right in the middle of the forest. In retrospect, I should have taken a photo of the gate as well, as it seemed very out of place. Could possibly be how the Order keeps out others during their meeting ceremonies. While I was in the forest, I could hear a helicopter circling overhead. At first, I thought nothing of it. It was just a helicopter passing by. But after the sound lingered in the air throughout the duration of my investigation, I found it extremely strange. Once I got back on the main gravel road, I managed to take a quick snapshot of the helicopter before I disappeared again behind the trees. It could just be paranoia talking, but it seemed as though the helicopter was monitoring my activity in the park. I figured it was watching me personally, since I seemed to be the only person in the entire park. My last and extremely odd experience at the test site was that I spotted an area that was cordoned off with an iron gate. This thing. I, not being the one to read warning signs, opened the gate and began walking into a restricted area. It was a massive empty lot with roads stretching out all across the park. There was a building off to the side that I didn't manage to get a photo of. It seemed in good repair, unlike all the other buildings. When I was finally out in the open, I saw a group of maybe 30 or 40 men and women gathered around, talking outside this building. When they spotted me in my camera, they angrily told me to get out and that they would have me arrested if I didn't leave the restricted area immediately. I, of course, obliged. Smart man. After I exited the area, about 5 large trucks that appeared to be for construction left the open field of gravel, spraying dust in my face as they drove by. I walked away and sat on a bench as I watched a middle-aged man close and lock the middle gate to the area. He gave me a dirty look before he left. I found this entire event bizarre, since there didn't seem to be a reason for so many people to be gathered in one place at once. There was absolutely no construction going on, but they all took on the appearance of construction workers. It might just be a fact that I'm prone to conspiracy theories, but it definitely looked like something fishy was going on in that gated area. No shit! The voices? Yeah. Since I had agreed to meet my friend Noah at the test site before heading over to the hotel, I just remained on the bench and read a book until he arrived. Once he got there, he explained to me that he had some sort of manifest relating to the Order. He asked me if I could tell him anything about it. which I honestly said I don't know all that much about them aside from what I've read. For first-hand accounts, I told him to meet with the Dark Harvest guys. I agreed to drive him over to Chris's house for a meeting after contacting Chris and Alex and making sure it's alright with them. Hopefully, something useful will come out from their meeting. I'm just hoping this won't delay us going down to Florida because my friend Sam is waiting for us down there. And that's where we're going to leave this for now. Because then we start getting into the last bunch of things. It's going to be interesting going through these, in all honesty. There's a bunch of stuff that needs to be covered. So I'm going to, when it comes to like videos for this, but we're done for now. We'll get to this later. I'm going to, close it out for today. Thank you guys for coming by for the last 2 hours and some odd minutes. I really, really appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening, and I will see you tomorrow for Cards Against Humanity, playing at 12 p.m. PST, 2 p.m. CST, 3 p.m. EST. Hope to see you guys there. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and sweet nightmares.
Bite me one time, bite me twice. Oh, that's rather nice. Frankenstein, freaks and grudge. Scream out loud, you're out of luck. Crime so beastly, can't get enough. Ooh, it's all side. Psychotic love. I start to turn when all the streets are moving. I suck 'em dry and rip off all the skin bits. 'Cause freaky horror films, I'll always be a fan. From Nosferatu right up to Train to Busan. And what a beautiful werewolf queen we have inside it. To slice a path of hell with a foul death beside it. Spooky sounds, blood and brains, hunted down by the insane. Crime so beastly, can't get enough. Ooh, it's all side. Psychotic love.